Hello, hi. In this lecture, we are going to see how to register the domain name and how do you link your hosting account to the registered domain name. Okay, so these are the high-level steps which are involved in the registering the domain name. So the first step is to choose the domain name provider. So there are multiple domain name providers like Bluehost, HostGator, and multiple other things. So in this lecture, we are not going to cover how to choose your domain name provider. That you will have to research on your own. But this is a prerequisite. You will have to choose a domain name provider in order to register for the domain. Okay, then the second step would be to choose the domain name. So what is the domain name? Like if you are typing the URL as google.com, the Google is called as a domain name. So like that, what is the domain name for your website that you are going to choose? So how do you choose that? That is also out of scope for this lecture. Okay, you will have to research on your own and come up with a domain name. This is one of the prerequisite. Then you will go ahead and register that domain name. So I have chosen the domain name provider for this lecture as Google Domains. So I would show you how to register a domain name with Google Domains, but you can pretty much choose any domain name provider, and the steps should also be almost similar. Okay, so just head over to Google and type Google Domains. So by using this Google Domains, you will be able to register any of the domain names. Okay, so this is one of the domain name provider. You have multiple. This is one of them. This is not the only way. So just navigate to the Google Domains. Then you will appear to some screen like this. Okay, so here you will go to this get a new domain screen, and here you will be able to search for your domain name. Like for example, I am searching example domain. So I have just searched here for the example domain, and you get whether the domain name is available or not. Okay, so these are all the domain extensions like .in, .co, .com. So these are multiple extensions which you have. Okay, so you can choose any one of them according to the rate. Okay, so if I search for domain example domain.com, so here it is saying example.com is already registered. So if it is already registered, it will show like this. So then you cannot take that domain name. So you will have to change your domain name. So the domain name which you chose should be unique. Okay, so if it is already taken, you cannot register again with the same name. Okay, so let me search for something like this. Okay, adiexample.com, some domain name I have chosen. Okay, so this domain is available. So what I'll do, I'll just add this domain to the cart. So it is telling I need to pay 860 rupees per year. If I'm okay with it, I'll just add it to the cart. Okay, so then I'll go to the basket here, and yeah, so I'll just switch on this privacy protection and auto renewal. In this Google Workspace, if I need a custom domain, I'll check this box. So there is some additional charges for that. Okay, but if I don't need that, I'll just uncheck it and I'll just check it out. Okay, so then I'll have to pay this amount, and the domain name whatever I have chosen, this adiexample.com. So this domain will be mine after paying this amount. Okay, so this is how you will register for the domain name. Okay, so now this domain name registration is done. Okay, so once you have your own domain name, how do you link that domain name to your hosting account? So in our previous lecture, we have already seen we have created the Firebase hosting account and we have deployed a sample page onto the Firebase. So I'll show in this lecture how do you link that Firebase account to this Google domain. Okay, so as a first step, what we need to do is we need to go to our Firebase hosting account. So just log into your Firebase, go to console and come to the hosting page. Okay, so as we have seen earlier how to navigate to the hosting page, I am not repeating it. So we just have to come to the hosting page, and in this hosting page, these are the domain names which are given by Firebase to me. Okay, these two domain names, but I would like to add a custom domain name, let us suppose. Okay, so then I will have to click on add custom domain. Okay, so then I have created, let us suppose, this adi example.com, right, previously. So this domain name I will add it here. Okay, so then I'll just click on continue. So the next step is to verify the ownership. Okay, so what it does is it will give this type txt, this is the host, or this is the url, host url, and this is the value which it has given. So what we need to do is now we need to go to our google domain accounts, and this is the domain name, like sample domain name which I'm showing here, how to navigate. Okay, so we need to come to this DNS, okay, this DNS menu, and then we'll have to go to the end. Okay, so this is where right, this is where you will have to add this particular account. So how do you add it is you just have to put this as @ and then here in this you will have to select txt. Okay, so then you will have to just copy this value whatever is given here, and you need to paste it here. Okay, and you just need to add this record. Okay, so then what happens is the Firebase will just do a query to the place where all these domain names are getting registered. Okay, so and it will search for this value. Okay, whatever it has given here, right? So this value it will search. This value you have already added in your domain, right? So it will get that value. So then it will go to the domain, this host name, and it will match whether this host name which is available as part of Google Domains is same as what you have entered here. Okay, so it will match it up, and it has to match. Okay, so then your ownership for that particular domain is verified. So then your domain name is verified. Okay, so then you will just click on this verify. So once you click on this verify, all this check will happen. It will just search for this value, and it will search for this domain name, and it will match if this domain name is same as this one. In my example it is not same because I'm just showing it as an example, but if you are doing it in real time it should be same. Okay, so then verification happens, and then you will just click on the finish, and your domain name will go live. Okay, so then once it is live, what happens is it will create the records like this. These are called as A records. So Firebase will give you the IP addresses like this. Now these IP addresses has to be entered again in your Google domains. So how do you do that again? Is you just keep it like @ and here you will select the A record, and whatever value you are seeing here, right, you just copy this value, come here, paste it here, and click on add. So these two IP addresses you will add as part of this Google domains. Okay, so then what happens is, so this particular IP address is tagged to this particular domain name. Okay, so then whenever your users are trying to find this particular domain name, it will map to this particular IP address. Okay, so this is how you link the hosting account to the domain name. Okay, so then after that what happens is you will also get an email. Okay, so from the domain name registrar. So the email would look something like this. Okay, asking you to enter the contact details. Okay, so this is important steps. You need to provide the right details. Okay, so right contact details. So who is who has registered this domain, and all that this organization will be maintaining. So it is as per the law. So you will have to update the right details, otherwise the domain name will get cancelled. Okay, so you just keep a watch on this for this email, and whenever you get this email, you just have to open this link and enter all the contact details. So after following all these steps, your domain should have got registered, and you should have linked your domain name with your Firebase account. And whenever you open your site URL, you should get navigated to your actual site which is hosted in your Firebase account. Okay, hope you have got a good knowledge on this. Thank you.